And that's means another episode of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Not just another episode, but episode 10.
Hey, big milestone, and hey, we're getting our first video on.
First time on video, so we're moving up.
Yep. Man, it's been a crazy week.
It has. Very crazy.
And we was talking about our Roundup and whatever, and there's just one things we just have nothing really to say about. But then we'll just run through it as quick as we can.
Yeah, we'll get this stuff.
But we do have a lot of stuff planned coming up.
Wrestlemania weekend next weekend. It's going to be big. Night one, roughly 2 hours ahead of Mania going live. We'll have a video up on YouTube where we're going to go over our in our opinions, 10 greatest WrestleMania matches, and 5 WrestleMania matches that flopped.
So
that video will come out on Saturday, roughly, like I said, 2 hours before WrestleMania Night 1 starts. WrestleMania Night 2, before Night 2 gets underway, we're going to be live on Facebook. We got some unboxings going on that one.
Yes.
And then whatever else goes on, just getting hyped for WrestleMania. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get it. Maybe we can get ourselves excited again for WrestleMania because this week has not helped.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not stoked as I have been with the last PLEs. The last couple of PLEs. Right. I'm just not hyped for it. And I should be because this is fucking Mania, man.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed that I'm not as excited as I should be. But
hey, we did get the announcement of Kaufman being inducted to the Hall of Fame, and who else? Ray and Muda. And I don't think, has there been a fourth confirmed yet?
No, of course not. It's only 5 days away or something. So it's no rush.
Yeah, no rush at all to get all that.
And then of course the podcast will come on. Hopefully, we will have it up later that night after the show. It will be full of spoilers. If we do not get the podcast up that night, it will be available on the next day, long before Raw comes on. But it will. I mean, it's gonna that week. Let's just say the theme for the podcast is the WrestleMania results.
I mean, hey, going back to what we were saying about excitement, we should be like super stoked because we got 2 nights of Mania, and then we got the big stuff that's supposed to be happening. The Monday after Mania. Yeah, it's always supposedly just
that's going to be the night. Full of returns. Hopefully. I'm thinking Randy Orton,
Big E.
I was hoping for Big E, but with Kofi's ankle broke, I don't know if they're gonna bring him back just yet, unless they're because I think they want a full New Day reunion when they do.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And that's that's gonna be what we want to see too. And then we've got still in the editing process on them, but we've been as you can see behind me, we've got wrestling figures everywhere.
I was about to ask you, did you upload the Hogan that you did?
It's not up yet.
Okay.
Hopefully, before Raw tomorrow, I'll have it done.
Yeah. Sharp, man.
But I did an unboxing video on this Hulk Hogan figure.
Hey, everybody knows. Hey, I already know how I feel about Hogan, but hey, that is a badass figure. You know what I mean?
It is one of the Ultimate Editions. I've got a couple of them sitting right here. And I've got a few more up there and some more coming. So a lot of good stuff. And we're going to unbox. I know I plan on unboxing. I've got all the Dark Order figures that are out right now. I don't have every version of Brody Lee, obviously, but I have every version of every member of Dark Order except Anna Jay. I did not pick Anna Jay up.
I know where she's at, yeah.
But if I really decide to, I will. If I do, it's probably going to be because I want the pack of cards inside, which is another thing we've got coming up. We're going to be.
Oh wow! Yeah.
We've been getting the AEW cards. I don't know if you can see them behind my head, but there's 2 boxes there. They've actually been opened. One of them's already put up in a binder. The other one,
I got a very special one to show. Yeah. I love that card. I was proud of that pull.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'll probably be opening up to Cody on that night too. So
we'll be doing a full set of videos on YouTube. You go to our channel and there'll be a playlist for card videos, playlist for the podcast, playlist for the unboxing videos, and all kinds of content coming up.
So much to come.
It's exciting, and so that's what to look forward to. So if you want to see all that and catch it, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube.
Gotta be. Yeah.
So of course we'll continue posting links on Facebook, but you'll get the notification even quicker if you're go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications.
Get that ding. So
that way you'll know it. It'll be GWP done hit it. The other big exciting thing is actually over his shoulder over there. We got our big flags in.
Yeah.
That was really cool. There's a white one too that I'm using for the background on the figure unboxing videos. I don't know if we'll use it on the cards or not. We'll see how we do those. We kind of got some ideas on the card videos, but for the figures, we've been using that. It looks really nice. It's just like that, same colors, except the background is white.
We'll have the new entrance. We'll have the logo coming up, all pretty. Hey, good things are coming, my friend. Hey, shout out to Jordan real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan Zarth, because the intro that you saw at the beginning of this video and the beginning of all of them, and the little outro clip at the end will all be his creation, and the whole logo we have that we use on everything, on my screens, the flag, and the stuff coming up. That logo was created by him. I sent him a picture of compared to this, a pile of crap that I
a doodle,
clip art together, and he turned it into something amazing. So we really appreciate that. So big shout out to him.
Hella talented, man. Shout out Jordan. Thank you so much, sir. All right, where would you like to get started this week?
Let's talk about that super exciting Monday Night Raw.
Okay, so
we're done.
Yeah, okay, and we're done. And I could be honest right now. My notes here, me and Josh would do notes about what we watch. Honestly, lost complete interest on this one. I'm sorry, I'm not behind it. Nothing's grabbing me right now, Josh.
I struggled with Raw as well. I do have the results. I'll go over what happened.
Yeah.
The biggest thing that happened on Monday Night Raw was the dream team that's been put back together. Sammy and KO challenged for the tag titles at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Totally didn't see that coming.
No. That was completely out of left field.
Right.
That was completely out of left field.
It should be a fun match. As over as Sammy is, it has a potential to steal the show.
That was one of my next questions. Is we'll get that when we get to SmackDown though.
Yeah. But that was how that was the beginning. It was Sammy and Kevin out there talking, and of course the Usos attacked and the challenge, and then Jimmy said, "You're not getting a title shot. You haven't done anything." And then Jay said, "This is the only way we're gonna get rid of the Sammy and Kevin Owens problem, so we'll do it." Later in the show, we see Roman not too pleased that Jay is just making matches on his own. So the soap opera continues.
These are the days of our lives.
I've been told for years, because as we've said in the past, I've been watching wrestling for ever. And I've been told for years, how can you watch that soap opera? That's all it is, a soap opera. I don't care. I love it.
I love it too.
So
hey,
you call it what you want.
I don't give a damn. I love it.
Yeah, you call it what you want. I'm still gonna watch. I love it.
But didn't we have Theory Ford?
Austin Theory versus Montez Ford. Yep.
Yeah.
Which was a good match. There was nothing wrong with that match. No complaints. Austin Theory won that one, and then right after that is when we got Roman questioning Jay.
He's gonna be riding that momentum into Mania.
Yep.
I think maybe after Mania we may see another title match with maybe Montez or something like that.
Yeah, something.
I see Montez getting a singles push with Gable.
I don't know what the outcome for this Theory versus Cena match at Mania is going to be. I don't see the upside either way it goes, to be quite honest. Theory wins.
Yeah.
To beat John Cena now, it doesn't have the same impact that it would, say, 10 years ago.
Of course, yeah.
10 years ago, you pop up on WrestleMania, challenge John Cena, and win.
Yeah, you're main eventer.
Oh damn, this dude's the real deal. But now, am I saying Cena's out of shape? No, Cena's in incredible shape. He's trimmed down. He's still ripped. He's just not bulk.
I just don't see him winning with his schedule, like how busy he is outside of the ring right now.
I mean, I don't know. And if he does win, if Cena does win, once again, there's no upside because he doesn't have time to come and defend that belt.
Yeah.
And Theory gets buried.
Hey, and you never know. But hey, regardless, win, lose, whoever Austin wins, loses, man, they could put on one of the best matches of the night. Hey, they could put on one hell of a fight.
It could very well.
Hey, we're hoping.
Could very well be, for sure.
I'm hoping my excitement gets up once we start watching it.
So, all right. Then, after the Theory match, we had Roman in the back questioning Jay, little segment. After that, we had another match. Omos versus Mustafa Ali.
So let me just say this real quick. What is this like? We having a Baron Corbin version of Mustafa Ali when he's coming out all happy and positive? And have you noticed that as well?
Yeah, well, we see where that got Baron Corbin.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
but who won that?
Omos won that for sure. And let's see.
His head like a basketball.
Then one of the most entertaining parts of the night was Impulsive.
Oh, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't see it.
Impulsive turned out pretty good. Is of course, more build for the match between Logan and Seth at WrestleMania, which is a match that I'm fairly excited for because I know they're going to put on a good show.
Yeah.
Logan Paul has, I'm not the hugest fan, but his in-ring is good. He kills it.
Hey, he's a lot more talented than a lot of people there right
now. To be fair, if he doesn't go out there and kill it, they're not going to call him back.
Right.
Because, it's not like he's here every week.
Right.
So, but he does. He throws on a good match. And Rollins...
Did he get knocked out again?
Of course.
Damn.
And I'll just go ahead and preview for Monday Night Raw this week.
Wow.
Seth Rollins gets knocked out again.
What the hell are they?
My guess is come WrestleMania, Logan will probably regret knocking Rollins out.
5 times.
But it was good, and I anytime the longer this year has gone on, the bigger of a Seth Rollins fan I have become. I do know they've announced an Ultimate Edition figure coming out soon, so watch for that because I'll be getting it for sure.
Yeah,
because I'm Seth Rollins.
From what I've seen of the Rollins figures, they haven't really been that cool. So if you're saying there's an exclusive coming out,
it's the Ultimate Edition.
It's going to have some cool robe.
It's going to be good.
Some cool coat or something to come out with. Yeah,
I'm excited. Yeah. Man, I don't know where he's getting all his fashion.
Probably.
where his fashion advice is coming from.
Yeah.
But it works for him. I couldn't pull most of that stuff off.
I couldn't pull not one thing off. But maybe those big red boots he had on that one night.
Yeah,
I could rock those. Yeah.
Do the big red boots. But and then we had
you got Rhea versus Bayley.
Oh, we had Dominic versus Gargano. And
love me some Dom.
Dominic won, and then we had a Rhea promo. Oh, did you want to talk about that Dominic match or
what? No. Okay. Go right ahead. I don't know when happened. I don't know when Ray hit him. Was that SmackDown or was that Raw?
That was SmackDown.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Okay.
So we then got a Rhea promo, and then we had Bayley versus Rhea, which was a good match. There's nothing in that mix that you could go wrong with.
Rhea always puts on a good match.
And Rhea won.
Yeah.
Then let's see.
We had Bianca and Asuka
versus Piper and Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
And, Bianca and Asuka won.
Yeah. And then didn't she didn't Asuka turn on her at the end? Do something to her? I could have swore she did. Oh, I think she was about to.
Yeah, she was about to. Yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is literally a 50-50 between these two at Mania. I don't know who. I don't know if they're going to keep Bianca's going or Asuka.
Well, I'm going to say this. Bianca is not ready for Asuka.
Yeah.
That's right. I did it.
Oh, that's a big one, dude.
No shade to Bianca though. She's a hell of a talent, and when she's got that hair whipping with that metal piece on the end, that is mean.
I forget who she hit with that at one time in the Elimination Chamber. Whack.
Oh God. Oh, she's caused bleeding with that.
She does good with it, man. She flips with it in there, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot to function with. I mean.
Yeah, talented.
Then we had Chad Gable versus Ricochet. Ricochet won.
Yeah, that's right, because Otis went to do his modeling.
Yeah, Otis walked out. That's why I knew there was something they had to do. That's the only reason for that match was.
This is that Gable push we're about to get, singles push. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Not saying it's going to be a major push where they're going to put some title on him, but he's going to have a little run on something, maybe for a U.S. title.
Sorry about that.
Maybe they put him in the line for a U.S. title run. You know, not saying he's going to take it off Theory or whoever it may be at that time, but I could see that.
Maybe I'm guessing before he gets his actual push, he's gonna go off screen for a little bit, because right now this whole Otis thing is not making him look great.
I like him. He's so damn funny, dude.
But Otis is something. He's gonna be a model.
Yeah. Hey. He's man. I think they said hand model or something like that. It went to Texas.
Yeah. They getting it with a hand model or something.
Yeah.
And then they closed out the night on Raw with the Roman and Cody promo, which Cody
exactly. Hey.
Cody was able to snap back a little bit, but Roman, good God, Roman is still hitting the zingers.
For that a try, man. I loved it. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, Cody got one over on him with one of them, but.
I think I asked you the other day. I said, I think maybe Paul went over a couple things with Cody?
He must have, because he was trying to
say this.
He was trying to talk smack back, because Roman at every step of the way has been trash talking.
Hey, I know he put that boot upside Solo's head at the end of that damn.
Yeah, he did.
He kicked him up. Solo.
He says Solo's not ready.
Which that's Monday too. We got Solo versus Cody Monday.
Yep.
Love it.
All right, we want to go.
Go to SmackDown, because we got a lot to talk about Dynamite, buddy.
All right, so SmackDown we got LA Knight versus Rey Mysterio, which LA Knight wins.
Really?
Yes. Let's bring that up, because we just talked about that last episode. LA Knight with a win finally.
Really?
For the love of everything. Why has it taken so long? But he only got the win, by the way, because Dominic came out and
Dom
distracted Ray. But the more important thing here is while after the match, Dom does his thing that he's been doing.
And it seems like he says the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn around, walk off like you always did in childhood.
And he pushing him down, and
Ray does I told you I'm never going to hit you. And he walks out, puts his hand on his mask. I could call it. I could see it right now and do a step for step.
Yeah. He grew up different than I did, man. I mean, my daddy wasn't.
My grandmother would have the hell out of me.
My daddy wasn't by no means a mean dad, but I'd be damned if I'd have pulled that shit.
Yeah, right.
Hell no. So Ray was going to leave, and because he don't want to fight him, he said, "I'm not going to do it." But then he went out there, and Dominic started yelling at his mother.
Talking trash. He called his sister. He was like, "You ain't even smart enough to understand what I'm saying."
Yeah, he talked a little bit to his, but he started screaming at his mother and told his mother to shut the hell up.
And she was a piece of shit too, basically.
And
deadbeat mom.
That was enough. Ray finally walked over there and smacked the hell out of him.
And then Dom will talk all that big boy shit. As soon as Ray hits him, it's,
why'd
you do that, puppy?
Please.
Hey,
yeah.
No, puppy.
Yeah. Man, I sat up in my chair when I was in there watching on the big screen, and he did that. I said, I said, oh damn, he smacked the shit out of him. Oh,
they should have had Ray have a belt, like one just whoop the shit out of him across the ring. Yeah, just whoop the hell out of him with it.
Triple H WrestleMania. We need to see a belt.
Yeah, belt match. Good old
Hope you're
belt
listening.
match. Yeah.
So Ray did after that say, you want it, you got it. You can disrespect me, but you'll never disrespect your mama like that. That's my wife. And so, now we've officially got Ray versus Dominic at WrestleMania. And I want to be excited about this match. It's drama. It's father versus son. And it's at Wrestle-freaking-Mania. I want to get excited. But when you started teasing this match months ago, and then you pulled Ray off of Raw.
I was thinking it was longer than months ago. That's why I made that.
You pulled Ray off of Raw. He goes to SmackDown. So now you cooled it off. Mm-hmm. I don't know what. It didn't. It just. It's going to be good. Ray will carry that match and make it good. So it's not going to be a bad match.
There's a reason why he's a Hall of Famer.
I want to be more excited about it than what I am. After that, we got Cody versus.
I watched that.
Kaiser.
That was a good match.
Yeah.
I like Kaiser.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna run with Gunther and not be good.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen.
Is Imperium in that? But that four.
I
think they got. I think they were talking about it on SmackDown how they got, just overlooked and not put in.
I don't think they are. I saw somewhere where they announced all those for those Fatal 4-Way. Honestly, they're time filler matches for WrestleMania. Not to insult the superstars in those matches, but because those are last minute. Oh, let's throw, 8 superstars in here and have a match for nothing. Hopefully that'll give them some kind of title contention or something like that. And that's something.
I like them.
At least there's something. To come out of it. Let's see. Cody did win that one, and then Heyman come out and they had a short
solo
another promo. So
that leads to what we were talking about earlier. Solo Cody Monday night. Somebody's gonna take an L finally, unless it's by DQ.
Yeah,
which I could see happening in Usos.
And then we got we had the KO show. Special guest Sami Zayn, which Kevin got Sami a new shirt to replace his Sami Uso shirt that he has taped over or whatever. This time on the back it says KO Mania because that's Kevin's been doing a KO Mania shirt when it comes time for Mania the past few years, and on the front it says what does it say? What does it say on the front of that dadgum shirt? It's Sami.
You would think now.
WrestleZania.
Oh yeah.
I knew I'd figure it out
when
eventually.
they come out now, the way they're so close now. About my best friend.
Right.
Only one that love me to the end.
And they're still, and I like the way they did that at the KO show because they didn't come out together. Kevin came out, and then Sami came out, and Kevin brought it up that Sami wanted to do it that way, so they each got a big pop, and there's still that, they're best friends for real, and there's still that competitive edge between them. So it's like well, you got what you wanted, and we came out separately, and you got your big pop that you wanted. So it was good though.
Which that leads me to what I was saying when we were talking about Raw. When you think of Sami, and I think me and you talked about it earlier this week, is Sami more over right now than Cody?
He may be, and a big part of that is is this whole bloodline feud thing, and there. This is once again like we've been saying with this WrestleMania is the buildup.
Yeah.
All these matches on here, I'm not getting any buildup for.
Right.
So we at the last minute, our Royal Rumble winner Cody Rhodes is showing up and now
being a mediator, getting them back together.
Yeah, he did that.
I don't know which story to follow when it comes to that.
He's just now getting in the ring and having promos with Roman. I mean,
2 weeks prior.
To be honest, those promos should have started
night after Rumble.
Raw after the Rumble. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, 100% right.
I mean, I don't want, like I said, I was complaining about the Rey Mysterio Dominic thing. Yeah. I don't want them to start in freaking October the year before.
Of course.
Setting my match up. But I don't want them to start 2 weeks ahead of time either.
I think it's the fact too that anybody else watching, listening to us, been wrestling fans for so long. I think it's the fact that we expect more because we've seen, we've been used to getting more. And when we don't have what we're used to seeing on wrestling, it's like, blah. What is?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
which I think also too. Maybe Triple H had this fucking amazing WrestleMania planned out, but not that he's calling any shots but. Maybe he's we're not doing that X, but put it, almost in Brock, and it's just like, golly, dude.
Hell, you say I read online. Vince isn't in control of creative.
Right,
I read online.
Yeah.
Internet doesn't lie.
It's got to be true. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
Probably have almost come out in some. Oh my God.
Yeah, cause something doesn't feel right because this is not. I mean, I was just talking today about the Bret Hart Stone Cold match. You couldn't have been more excited for that match. Bret Hart, Stone Cold, submission match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, come on now.
But, so many matches that I've watched for WrestleManias. WrestleMania 20, Kane and The Undertaker. Undertaker returns to the dead man persona.
I mean, hell,
I mean, I was there with my friends watching on the edge of our seat. And when I tell you, we weren't there. We were at home in Texas with the grill going, sitting on the edge of our seats, listening, waiting to see Taker come out. Mm-hmm. And, of course, that entrance took, 3 hours.
He took his sweet time
before he finally came out. And when he showed up, he walked out there, and you see Taker for the first time back in the Deadman persona. 4 grown-ass men jump out of their seat yelling.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, the people walking by on the street were probably like, someone call the cops, something happened,
Think how it was there. Think how it was live. When they're expecting him to come out on the Harley, and all of a sudden you hear bong.
Yeah. And you had Kane in the middle of the ring. You're not real. You're not real.
Yeah.
And he walks up and he touched him. And
we're just not getting the build up as we're used to, that we're accustomed to having.
And I mean, there was so much excitement, and because we've been waiting on that since right after Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
They say Royal Rumble's over, and then they say, we're now officially on the road to WrestleMania.
I tell you, we got our fair share of finger pointing though. I mean, everybody loves pointing that damn finger at the sign after.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it just hasn't been the build up that we're accustomed to getting.
I'm gonna do it too. I want to see what it feels like.
Yeah. Hey, here we go. there.
What else happened?
Right. I know.
We got off topic.
Oh yeah, we had.
I'm sorry.
That great tag team was added to the women's Fatal 4-Way.
Oh. Yeah, women's Fatal 4-Way. We've got now. Who is it? Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler.
Why?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why? Other teams are having to actually have matches to qualify for it, and they automatically get it.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, why?
But speaking of that match, Natalya and Shotzi defeated Xia Li and Lacey Evans to qualify for that match.
And I was just saying. Who did I say they were teaming? Chelsea Green and oh God, it was Carmella, but Chelsea Green and I don't know. I had it.
Well, she teamed with Piper Niven on Raw.
No, it's not who she's gonna be with.
Oh,
but yeah, it's damn, I can't remember. But anyways, who else do we have on there on SmackDown? Couple promos.
Oh, yeah. We had a Charlotte promo. We had Gunther defeated Butch right after the contract signing for the Intercontinental title triple threat match. I'd like to tell you everything that happened during that match, during that contract signing. As far as contract signings go, it was fairly dull. Gunther made it known that he did not like the fact that it was going to be a triple threat.
Yeah. Hey.
You know, so and I'm good. I kind of agree. I think it's going to be a killer match, but it's not what we were hoping for at WrestleMania.
Of course. Not. I just don't think that, because I think Gunther's a good champion. You know what I mean?
Well, that was all I had down for SmackDown. I'll be honest, I didn't take notes during SmackDown. I had to go back through and write down these results so I would know what happened.
Saying that's not like us either, man. I think it's the first week we've been doing this podcast where it's just like we haven't really got a lot of Raw or SmackDown because we're just we're not there. We're not.
I couldn't get into it, and once again that's because they're just now starting to force these WrestleMania matches down my throat instead of build them up where I'm on here telling you guys how much I can't wait to see Omos versus Brock Lesnar, which I am not excited to see. This match that is probably going to be boring. Right.
Man, can we get it's time. It's time to talk about.
Let's talk about Dynamite because it had.
Yes.
We'll save it for last, but it had one of the best matches, the best match that I've seen so far this year.
Exactly. I guarantee you. Yeah. So it started off with Bucks getting sent to the hospital.
They got loaded up in the ambulance.
Yeah.
And
Blackpool.
Kenny is distraught.
Hey, big note right here. What's the purpose of Blackpool doing this whole attack and everything? And but Kenny's distraught. Callis is like, hey, don't worry about the kids. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't worry about them at all. We got to worry about Omega. We got to worry about Kenny. And Kenny's kind of hesitant. And he's like, yeah, you're right. But Guns and Top Flight. We'll just go ahead and jump to the first.
Well, there was a match before that.
Oh, was it the? Because I think I got it backwards. Was it Cassidy and them?
Yeah, it was Sting, Darby, and Orange Cassidy versus Kip Sabian, Butcher, and the Blade.
I like that match.
That was fine. I mean,
I love seeing Sting do the drop.
Oh yeah, and that was, and there was praise online about the booking of that match because
those three fit.
Yeah,
I don't know why it was. You think Cassidy wouldn't fit with those two?
It was a great team. Yeah, but it was the booking of the way they ended the match that is getting praised because you've got Sting, who has for the most part in this whole team with Darby, been making sure Darby stands out.
Yeah,
stands tall, and Sting was booked to get the pin, hit the death drop. I mean, it was good, and it's great to see Sting doing stuff like that. So
I liked it. I like that match, man.
But then go ahead with the next one.
Was that the Guns or was that Hook? Yeah, Guns and Top Flight. I like Top Flight.
Oh yeah,
but Guns did their thing, man. And people say, but I liked what happened. Guns got the win, but I like what happened afterwards.
I got to say, the Guns have definitely grown on me.
Exactly. We talked about this 2 weeks ago.
What was it, 3 or 4 years ago? I see the Guns with Billy, and I'm like,
yeah,
Billy, do something with them.
Yeah.
I appreciate what you did with them, Billy.
Yeah. Hey.
Man, these two,
they're doing it.
I can see some bigger things in their future. They keep going where they're going. I like it.
No slack to Top Flight, man. Top Flight's a good fucking tag team.
Top Flight's one of the top tag teams in AEW for sure.
What happened afterwards? Yes,
FTR came out, made a challenge.
Those guys. Yeah, which everybody's up in the air right now about that whole challenge with way they say. Okay, they're saying the way Khan has their contract that's why they can talk about their contract so openly.
Yeah.
So they don't know if because I don't know when that match is scheduled. I don't think we ever really checked that because I think we was just too focused on FTR. I don't know if it's at their next pay-per-view or because you said that's May. Their contract's up in April.
So I believe because I was looking and it sounds like that match is this coming Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
April. Okay.
So that that's kind of going to be the tell. Is FTR going to win those belts and stick with it or not?
I'm hoping FTR does it, and I hope they stay there because people going there I don't want to see them get watered down.
And right now, I would say the AEW tag team division needs FTR for sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, there is great teams. Butcher and the Blade.
I like to talk about them right here too, man. Hey,
Butcher and the Blade. You've got the teams we just talked about. The Guns. God,
Top Flight.
I'm okay. Top Flight. There is some good teams.
Yeah.
The Bucks.
The Bucks. Yeah.
Even Dark Order.
Yeah.
Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Great team. Mm-hmm. Alex Reynolds and John Silver. Great team. Johnny Hungy, I love watching that dude.
Yeah,
that dude's awesome.
I think they just need FTR to bring that back. Because I like FTR, man. They did it.
Blackpool Combat Club. There's a lot to do with tag team division.
I don't know where they're going with this. It's like Blackpool is attacking every damn body.
Yeah, but so now we've got FTR's challenge for the titles is we kind of started it and didn't say it, but if they don't win the titles, they leave AEW.
Yeah.
So this is
that's how Dax is keeping us
more great booking and this teasing me shit.
Yeah. Dax has had us like this, buddy.
Ever
since his contract rumors came up, Dax has had us like this.
Yeah. So and it's good. Either way it goes, they've been smart about it. However, I feel like if FTR was to not win,
you think it'd really be a whole leaving thing?
It really, really would put the Guns over.
Fuck yeah!
But
you thought it would happen when they faced them in the.
There's no upside whether they stay or go.
Yeah.
For FTR to lose.
I think FTR's just pissed at him still too because the whole dog match when.
But I'm ready for it.
I am too.
Let's see what
was third? Was that Hook?
Yep. Stokely Hathaway versus Hook.
Hey, anybody can say what the hell they want to right now. Hey, but I was not expecting Stokely to take a beating the way he did. Hey, props, man. Hey.
Oh, he
got put through that steel barricade and
Hook stomped a mud hole and walked it dry.
Yeah. Hey, I was not expecting. He says that's right now officially retired. Thank you to all my 12 fans.
yeah, Stokely tried to get out of that every way he could.
I want to thank all my 12 fans for supporting me all these years.
So, but Hook got the win.
Well, it was a receipt from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
I think he said this is a receipt from. He said not able to wrestle. He wrote on there.
Yeah, it was a receipt, not a doctor's note. That was hilarious. But
I like at the end of that, man, when Matt. Like I think I was saying about that night, how Matt was like, "Well, don't worry, guys, I can get you." Like he was trying to slide on in.
Yeah,
slide on in. Stokely's.
I'm interested to see where this. I'm pretty certain I know where this is headed. This is eventually going to be Jeff returning to get Matt out of this.
Eventually,
and
I don't know what's going on.
But I think that's where it's headed, and we'll see. I hope that's where it's headed too. By the way, we had so Adam Cole came out from the ring. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be somebody other than Daniel.
We got I know. Yeah. We got story time with Adam Cole. What? I can't figure out what Daniel Garcia was with the sunglasses and the half
the coat hanging off like 90s. Anyone?
Like come on.
1990s calling, buddy.
I mean,
hey.
But he come out and there's no better person to challenge Adam Cole than Daniel Garcia.
Bullshit.
Not to say Daniel Garcia is not good in that ring because he puts on killer matches, but
I just think nobody was expecting his first match back to be against that. They thought it was going to be a big because he kept teasing us about it was going to be a big, Or maybe something happened. Somebody's going somewhere else.
That's one more.
He's supposed to come around. He went somewhere else. So
But the match got made for Adam Cole's return match this coming Wednesday for Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia. So that's gonna be a good match. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Next up was Mox versus Stu Grayson, which we're happy to see Stu Grayson back.
Yeah, like I told you the other day, last week. This is my first time really seeing this guy.
Yeah,
I like him, dude.
Yeah, I was back when the Dark Order debuted. It was Uno and Stu with all these random little minions wearing masks, and they like all the minions like laced themselves together and created a throne for Uno to sit on.
Really?
It was cool as shit.
Oh.
And I got excited for that. That's the 90s wrestling fan in me that
of course
sees a crazy gimmick like that will get excited. Mox beat him though.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go. But what's funny is like when they cut to the back scene, and the doctor's checking on Stu.
Oh Lord!
And they're looking. And Mox has got his hand on his damn shoulder. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, pal. And then, hey, guess what? Chokehold. Hey, sleeper.
Oh, they beat the crap out of him in the back all over again.
I don't know where this is going, bro.
Which made us think that we're still not done seeing this Blackpool Combat Club versus Dark Order thing.
/ i.e. Adam Page.
So yeah. But then, we're coming up on some of that stuff. So
yeah.
But after that, we had Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. Tony Storm.
Sky Blue held her on there for.
Oh yeah, Sky Blue's good.
Yeah.
I did she not take on one of the Outcasts last week too?
I thought
she getting fed to the wolves over here.
No, yeah. I think she may have fought Soho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could flip back in the notes and prove that.
Well, I think didn't. Oh yeah, I can't remember that girl's name, but Will Nightingale came out.
Yeah.
Because they're about to spray paint, and I can't remember that. Forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Little skinny.
Riho.
Yeah, Riho. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, she's been coming out like a badass with
that pipe,
damn pipe and everything.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Tony Storm won. So let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Wrestling God himself, Kenny Omega versus El Hijo del Vikingo, right? Vikingo.
Close enough for me.
Hey, who's El Hijo? But let me tell you something. You don't know about this guy.
Your life's not complete until you've seen this dude.
I'm telling you, this match was set per. Hey, give down what all the haters are saying right now. Hey, I fucking loved it. Hey, it was a great
killer match.
Man, when he put him on watch his feet work when he's on the ropes.
Oh yeah,
it's like one's in, one out, and then he stops, punts. Hey, 540 splash. Hey, 540. It's like he's doing all this crazy shit off the ropes, through the tables.
As great as Kenny Omega is, he barely had an answer for this dude.
Hey, buddy. Hey, he barely kicked out. He barely kicked out. I think Kenny was even shocked that he kicked out.
Yeah. He was putting it on Kenny the whole damn. He didn't let Kenny get in the ring.
Man, he pulled out every match. If you've ever watched him, he literally hit Kenny with every single one of his moves.
I can't even begin to start talking about all the moves he put. The shit's crazy.
It was like, what was that? How did he do that? What's the name of that one?
You have got to do yourself a favor and just get up on YouTube and find this guy.
If you're a wrestling fan, you have to watch this guy.
Watch every video you can find that's got him in it.
And who's he got next time?
Commander. Which last episode we were talking about Commander.
Yes.
This dude was wild in that match that he was in. So these two together.
Yeah. Holy shit.
It's gonna be like an aerial dogfight because it's not gonna take place on the ground.
Yeah, like him against Phoenix or against Penta or anyone. But I think he's the AAA mega champion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got to get used to that AAA titles, how they do it down there. But
yeah.
Apparently, this match was supposed to happen a while ago.
Back when Kenny was doing the belt collector thing. Because he had that mega champion.
Perfect for this match, dude. Yeah. His entrance, man, the announcer, he's like, he didn't ever lose the title. He held it for 200 and something more than El Hijo from North Carolina. I loved it, man. And then, but the end. And that's what brings me back. The end will take you back to the beginning.
Yeah, so I
think Callis is fucking playing puppet master right now, man.
Kenny did, Kenny did win by the skin of his teeth.
Can we just say this? He did give him mad props after the match. He was not going to let nothing happen until he told him thank you. That was awesome.
If you watch the end of that match, you'll see it. Kenny reaches over,
pats him on the chest a couple times.
Pats him on the chest. Yeah. You know, is pointing at him. He got his props. I can't wait to see this kid. Watching him and Commander on Super Card of Honor that's coming up. That's going to be a killer match. So
yeah, man.
But let's talk about the end of this.
Here comes Mox.
And, Kenny's there in the ring, and here comes the Blackpool Combat Club, and they start stomping the hell out of Kenny.
Yeah.
Okay, where'd this come from? Because they was stomping the Dark Order,
and then
just earlier that night.
Cue the horses.
Yeah, here come Hangman. Got to rescue Kenny.
What was weird is we had to go through a whole damn for his entrance to come up on the screen and everything for him to come out there and fucking help Kenny. It's like, man, just rush out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He come out there. I
like how they did it. You see his shit come on the screen, and Claudio, they all stopped, and Claudio was like, man, fuck this dude.
He came back. So it wasn't the whole. You hear the ambulance sirens. It's what it was, because he rode in the ambulance with the Bucks. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. When the Bucks got taken in the ambulance, Hangman got in and rode with them.
Kenny wanted to, and Callis stopped him.
Callis stopped him. All right, now we're back to the end. So you hear the ambulance sirens coming. Woo, woo, Yeah. And then they cut to the video of the ambulance pulling up, and you see Hangman get out. He has a 2x4 that's painted black, got nails in the end of it. I'm not going to, but that it was no Janice, okay?
Yeah.
It's a throwback to Abyss. If you don't know Abyss and Janice, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
Look up Abyss and Janice, because that was no Janice. That was a poor excuse for a weapon to bring to the ring, to be quite honest. I did not like that.
Yeah.
But he come out. Of course, he gets out of there, and then he starts to go ahead to the ring. Then they hit his entrance music. Then he comes down to get them off of Kenny, which they back down because nobody wants
him off. Yeah.
Nobody wants to get hit with 3 nails in the end of a 2x4, or was it 4 nails?
Either way.
Not
tomatoes, man. You know what I mean?
But so then. You got Hangman, holding him at bay.
Callis comes out,
Callis.
I'm telling you, he's playing Puppet Master right now, man. He wants Kenny to do his whole singles run again. And
Callis, Callis had, Hangman, and he let go of him, and then he dropped himself to the mat to make Kenny think that Hangman pushed him down.
Yeah, but I think some super elite story or something. But anyways. We all know Callis is, hell, he may be on the back, because I think he said something about, what's his name? Takeshita, when they were in the locker room, too.
He may have.
Yeah, but I think he's playing Puppet Master, man. He's just trying to get the Bucks and Kenny to be split up again, where Hangman will go with them again. And yeah.
We'll see where all that leads.
Either way, great match,
but
watch it.
But the whole Blackpool Combat Club coming in at the end of that, I really, really took away from that match, because it was I really feel like we should have seen, them shake hands and
that's what Kenny
see
was trying to do.
Some good respect at the end, and then, end the show. Because the Blackpool Combat Club attacking the Elite now makes no damn sense.
It doesn't.
I'm assuming we're probably going to get a promo soon from Blackpool Combat Club saying that everyone's put on notice. We're taking everybody out, or some crap like that.
I think his buddy's doing the same thing over in Nerman.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't. But I'm ready to see Blackpool Combat Club do something more.
Yeah, didn't you mention something about a theory about you're thinking maybe Daniel Bryan is really behind the scenes calling all the shots to him?
I think I read somewhere where they're thinking that this could be Daniel Bryan going dark and kind of taking on leadership, sort of. And
he did say time to go home, and that could have been anything. Maybe Blackpool Combat Club.
So, and this could be, Daniel Bryan suffering from some effects of losing to MJF. You had he's lost a match that he knew he was going to win.
Yeah.
And not only that, started feeling like
he realized that MJF said was true.
Some of the things he said about him not caring about his family and stuff, it could send him to a dark place, and this could work. So
I like heel Braun.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Bryan.
So
I liked him when he was heel. So I think he plays better as heel.
Sorry
actually.
about that.
It's all right. All right, so jump to Rampage.
Rampage.
Man, it was a quick Rampage.
I've had a busy weekend, and they had it on Saturday, and I haven't had a chance to watch. So go ahead and fill me in.
Hobbs Penta. Hey, and just, Hobbs being Hobbs, just, it was a great match, though, because of Penta, you know what I mean? But, Hobbs won that one. We had Brody versus Jake Hager.
Oh, yeah, Brody King.
Yeah, he won. And then I'm going to run through it real quick. That way we can just get to our other thing. Valkyrie versus Layla Gray.
Oh, okay.
Layla Gray. And Valkyrie won, but apparently who's that girl that's with what's her name? She's with the champion, Jade Cargill. But apparently they're supposed to be fighting. The Acclaimed beat the Kingdom. And apparently there's this big thing going on right now, but we'll talk about that on another day. But the Ricky Starks promo, Juice Robinson,
I'm looking forward to this little rivalry.
I am too, brother.
This rivalry needs to have more than one match.
That's rivalries do. More than one.
Because this has potential to be a really, really badass rivalry. Dude. So I really am hoping for that.
I'm hoping good things come from it. I hope another person comes and it's Juice, and man, I'm hoping obviously it's rematch. But that was the end of it, man.
Okay.
That was our weekly roundup, and we'll go to our little special segment we got set up. You got yours?
Where are we going to?
5 Intercontinental matches.
Go ahead and hit me because I was busy doing all the setup while you looked it up. So.
All right. So, number 5, I've got Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect. And that was SummerSlam 91. They called this basically a technical wrestling classic. And he's also considered one of the greatest SummerSlam matches of all time as well.
Yeah.
But Hart won that one. I've got number 4. You called it earlier, but I'm going to say there was 2. So you had Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, where WrestleMania 10.
Ladder match.
Yeah, the first ladder match. Razor won that because of, remember when Shawn fell, hit the rope, whatever.
Yep.
And then number 3, I got Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon again. Second ladder match, SummerSlam 95, where Shawn won that one because Razor tried to hit Razor's edge and flipped over back.
Yep.
All right, 2, I got Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper.
Oh, okay.
Which is rare. You see him face versus face.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's when, Bret Hart was bloodied. You had Bobby Heenan in the corner trying to get Piper to hit Bret with the ring bell. And he wouldn't. You know what I mean? He was just like, they say that Piper had a change of heart, but Hart won that one after reversing the sleeper hold, of course. Number 1, if you're a wrestling fan, you already know what the best Intercontinental title match ever was, Savage Steamboat.
Yep.
And you had George Animal Steel in that one. You had.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And if you ever watch any documentaries
classic
about that, Steamboat will tell you that him and Macho literally had everything. Hey. And they were sitting there wrestling the whole time going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the match, even though Randy lost, he told Steamboat, we got him. You know what I mean? Hey, when the crowd popped, we got him. You know what I mean? For bell to bell, great match. Of course, you had good George. I like George.
George Animal Steel's always been one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tearing off the ring, turnbuckle pad.
When I was a kid, I'd be like, oh my God, that's so cool.
Yeah, that was the greatest.
The green tongue.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
God, he was fascinated with Miss Elizabeth, wasn't he?
Oh.
Of course, who wasn't?
Well, yeah, I was about to say, that wasn't everybody. Yeah. For me, I'm one of the greatest rivalries for the Intercontinental title, and one of the reasons I love that belt so much is Austin and The Rock.
I was. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said the reason why I love that belt so much. Who did I say that was from earlier? When I think it was another website. I'm not just going to shout out names or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Who said that the Intercontinental title is basically a useless title now. I don't think so.
And we just said that, we just talked about this. The Intercontinental title, once Gunther got it.
Dude.
Now, before Gunther had this and has gone on this title run and brought it really into the limelight, that report could have been right.
Yeah, because it was Shinsuke, then Ricochet.
Now, I've never stopped. I mean, I've had a passion for the Intercontinental title for years.
I too. I like
but
it.
yes, they booked it very poorly for a long time. When Gunther defended it at Clash at the Castle, that was the first time, and I have it in another notebook. Like
I see, it was a main event.
Long time it was defended on a PLE or pay-per-view, which makes no sense.
And the best thing about it too, it was overseas, so it was like, you know,
and it's as far as I'm concerned, it's a prestigious belt.
Hey, Sheamus and Gunther went at it, brother.
I mean, some of your greatest rivalries were for that daggum belt. You know, Razor and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
No.
You know, Austin and The Rock.
Yeah.
You know, most people think, you know, you start talking about Austin and The Rock, and most people probably are thinking heavyweight title.
Yeah.
And those two both were two of the greatest heavyweight champions to ever hold a belt.
Those two held that. Helped that era.
The Smoking Skull belt was one of the coolest belts they've ever done.
It was.
The only thing better than that was the spinner belt. So.
Hey, give one of these.
Okay. Do I need to hit the button?
Yeah. Hey.
Not to say I hate the spinner, but it's damn sure not the Smoking Skull. This is one of the best ever.
Or just the wing. Man, I wish they go back to
the old Winged Eagle was great. But the Rock and Austin, their original feud was Intercontinental belt.
Yeah.
I believe they throwed it in the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so it was craziness. And every rivalry you saw for that belt, I mean, you saw some of the better matches.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff for the Intercontinental title sometimes overshadowed the heavyweight belt.
Yeah. You know, like I said, they had it as a stepping stone platform. So, you know, you win the IC, well, you know where that goes back to anyways. But, yeah, you're almost destined to be a main eventer and get a heavyweight title shot one day.
Yeah. You know, we've been talking about Intercontinental title for a while now. You know, we've been talking about doing a full episode, and there's so much to go off of when you're talking about Intercontinental title. Greatest matches, longest title reigns, you know.
Honky-tonk.
You know, there's
how it came about. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? I just like this belt, and quite frankly too, you see this belt defended and put on the line. This title, put on the line more than you see the heavyweight.
Yeah. I mean, it was defended constantly. I remember Cody running with it, and he brought back the white belt.
Yeah. The white belt was cool, man.
It was good.
Yeah. You know, white belt was cool. I like that.
There's been let's see, I want to say in Evolution, Randy held it.
Yeah, he did
part
have
of the time.
He did have it when it was, all of them held a belt in Evolution at that time, right?
Yeah. And you know, anytime you saw a real good faction in WWE, DX, I want to say X-Pac ran with the Intercontinental at one time.
Yeah.
I think even Triple H.
Didn't one of them have the European one time?
Yeah. I think X-Pac has had that one too. I think Triple H has held the Intercontinental.
The Outlaws had the tag.
Yeah. But you had Evolution, Randy, with the Intercontinental belt. There were so many, and if you're a faction, and you start going for all the belts, that's that would have been one of the first ones they was going for.
Yeah.
Because once you've got that one, and then you got your other guys got the tag team belts, now you're going, oh, we're going for all the gold. We're coming for the the heavyweight belt.
Yeah.
But that Intercontinental title is just, let's see, Kane has held it.
I'm looking at these right here. Hey, just look at your pop. Hey, right there. right here. This is people who's had it. Look, Sean, Stone Cold.
Yep.
You know, keep on going down the line. But yeah, all in all, man, I like the title. I like what's I don't like this Mania match.
The damn Shield, I believe
they did.
They had it.
Yeah. I do believe so.
Yeah, I mean that belt is an important belt, or that title, whatever, however you want to say it. That title is important, and you'll never convince me it's not. I keep hoping that I'm going to run. I think they've done an Ultimate Edition WWE figure with the Intercontinental belt, but I can't figure out which one it is, and they're very hard to find.
What has Eddie got there?
He's got one of the old tag team belts.
Was it the tag team belt we figured out?
Yeah, we had to do some research.
We're not opening that one up.
That one's a Chase variant Eddie.
Yeah.
But I don't have an Ultimate Edition, and that's as you'll find out watching the openings, that unless it's a Chase variant or a special case with the Bray Wyatt that was a gift from my daughter.
Yeah.
I don't go for the elites, because okay, you see the AEW figures. All those have more AEW figures behind them. So if I start getting elite figures, it's a slippery slope down a long hill.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go there. So I'm going Ultimate Edition. They're more expensive, so hopefully I won't buy as many.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says as he's got 4 there, another one there. Anyway.
Yeah. But we'll just say the vaults. Yeah.
But I want one with the Intercontinental. You know, I've got Roman with his belt. I've got Brock with 2 belts. Got the Hogan with that old belt. So Intercontinental is I've got to have it.
It'd be nice if they, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing like a honky tonk Ultimate. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
That'd be really damn cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or Macho, or any one of them, except for I don't know. Warrior looked good. Warrior looked good.
That's not the Intercontinental belt I want though. So the Warrior, there is an Ultimate Warrior figure that does come with the belt he had when he had both belts, and it was the yellow Intercontinental title. I do want that one kind of, but that is not the Intercontinental belt I want.
Yeah, but I was just saying how good that Warrior is detailed.
Oh yeah, it's nice,
dude. It's
the Ultimate Edition figures you can't go wrong with.
The Hogan I got, his boots were just
they are all kind of articulation out the wazoo, and the details and accessories. I'm happy with those. So.
But we got a lot of things coming. Hey, they're gonna see when we do our openings. Hey,
oh yeah, there's.
Hey, super excited about that. Hell, just this week.
Yeah. This month of April is going to get wild.
Yeah.
We're going to start off right at the beginning too.
Hey, and my birthday, so feel free to ask for Cash App details and everything else. That's what we'll do there. But yeah, we got a lot coming up. We're going to go see RWF and
absolutely.
Shout out to Roy once again, and it's going to be a good month, man. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm about to wrap up our first video.
Yeah.
So.
It's exciting.
We'll see how it goes. Everybody just we ask how important it is for people to like, subscribe, and just to watch our videos, man. We appreciate everybody who does, and we just hope for more. Just please like and subscribe on everything you see us on.
Like, subscribe, follow, turn on notifications.
Yeah.
Do it all so you get all of our content.
Do it all, baby.
The amount of content that's coming is we're gonna flood it.
Yeah,
we're gonna flood it.
Yeah. So hey, man, if you're gonna do it, go all in. You know what I mean?
If you're into the figures, we're gonna have content. If you're into trading cards, we're gonna have content. And if you just want to tune in for the podcast, we're gonna have content. Our first Facebook Live will be for Wrestlemania, so we're going to be doing that.
Which is going to be interesting, too.
We've got a few things planned for it, and, some of it's probably going to end up being shooting from the hip, so.
Yeah. I was telling you, I was telling Josh earlier, it's like, look, I mean, really, we really don't have to write anything down, really. If we come up with one subject, me and you can sit there and just lean back and have a Coke and talk for 2-3 hours, man. That's why we got to have a timer to say, hey, YouTube, it's time to...
Yeah, I mean, we could talk for 2 or 3 hours, probably just about wrestling shirts. I mean,
yeah.
It's
The love is there, man, for wrestling, bro, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, All ready to wrap it?
That's a wrap for this one. Yep. We appreciate everybody.
See you next week.